Yeah.
Let's see, what do we got here? Devin. Hello from Ohio. Love the podcast and the vlogs. Just hook up the sink.
Oh my God!
to the
You know
toilet.
what? You could totally
Virginia
do
style.
that.
West Virginia.
We were just talking about West Virginia.
That's awesome.
We're just talking about West
I've got that
Virginia.
hose that hooks up to the shower to wash the dogs. That would work awesome.
I've been
for
saying
you.
this for 2 weeks. I've been saying
I don't even need that. You know, like my
spread
shower.
'em.
My shower's a tub shower hybrid.
Yeah.
So you know, I
Just get in.
Just lay
Sit
down
on the faucet.
missionary style, you know,
Holy
legs behind my head, and I just turn on that faucet. It's just that water pressure. That water pressure be hitting different.
Nobody needs that visual. You didn't have to
No,
get that
I know,
graphic.
right?
Well, now
Well,
we all know you a little bit better.
But no one wants to be laying in that. Then you're laying in the filth.
Yeah, you face down.
But you're in the tub. You
No,
can get clean.
faces up. Faces
Yeah,
up.
face up
okay.
on his back. Yeah,
Said missionary, not doggy style.
Doggy
I know,
style,
right?
yeah.
Now, if you're doing a doggy style, that's for pleasure.
You're not doing this because of the coronavirus.
Yeah.
You do this all the time.
Completely different. I'm just washing my ass.
But it is. But I do think we should get a bidet, though.
I mean,
I wonder. Well, I'm not gonna forget.
it's too late now, man.
Yeah.
Like
now they're
gonna-
all overpriced.
They're upcharging. They're doing all this stuff.
But you know, I was talking about this the other day. Japan is
Ahead of the curve.
yeah, you guys have never been to Japan, right?
No, but I've used a Japanese toilet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We've
like
had
Bernsey. Remember
Yeah,
Bernsey's
exactly.
toilet?
Oh my
yeah.
God,
It's the best thing ever.
Yeah, they are so far ahead of the curve, man. I mean,
love
like
it.
I don't understand. I mean, they pulsate, they get warm, they
No,
they spray,
yeah.
they spray on
It was
you. I mean,
awesome. Like
yeah.
you go down.
guys spent so much time in
the bathroom?
just
Yeah.
playing. There were so many buttons.
So many
And
buttons.
So many
I'm
buttons.
just like, how do you flush? Like,
no, yeah,
It just keeps squirting you in the face. Like, ah.
yeah.
yeah,
it's kind of like, what was that movie about meeting a dad or whatever? when
Meet
he
the
got,
Fockers? Is
No,
it?
no,
Oh,
when
okay,
he
okay.
got stuck on the toilet because
Oh, it's with
Yeah.
what's his name?
I don't know.
Boy, I can't remember anyway. I don't know. Yeah.
What's the dude from This Is the End?
yes,
What's the dude?
there's so
the
many in
famous
there.
guy, the really big dude.
Dude, there's so many famous people.
who
in
does
there.
Pineapple Express?
Seth Rogen.
Not Seth Rogen, the other one.
James Franco.
Yes.
Yeah.
Franco was the
Right,
was
yeah.
the
I'll
son-in-law
look it up.
or the
Son-in-law,
whatever,
yeah,
but the
yeah.
other guy,
Yeah, it was
the In-Laws or something?
You love
not
that
you,
movie.
not this, not you.
I'll
What
look
is
it up. Just keep going.
Why him? Right?
Yeah, why him?
Why
Yeah,
him?
yeah.
Yeah, why him? That was a great movie, by
yeah.
the way. That was an amazing movie. But
like
yeah,
that
I mean, I you know, even in the airports in Japan, the toilets are that way.
Well, they're way ahead of China then, who is literally
Yeah, China's
holes
a
in
hole
the,
in
the floor.
freaking hole in the ground. It is
And
unbelievable.
you wonder why we got a virus from them.
we were in a little city called Qingdao, and we went to a factory. And it was an interesting story because first off, we were with Bob Ashley and Brian Potter,
Yep.
who put on the NARBC Reptile Show, and Bob Ashley has a merch company called EcoWare. That's a bunch of animal stuff, and they're sold in national parks and zoos around the country and stuff like that. And so he wanted to go to this factory to see if he could maybe source a little bit better price. So we get there, and they have a knockoff of his hat in the fucking place. So they've been knocking off his hat,
Yeah.
selling them without, and just what's the chances, right?
That's
So-
where I got your knockoff Supreme one. That
Yeah,
know.
that's right.
You
I got
didn't
the
like
Supreme one.
it.
And then remember I had like the gold, like quilted one. What was it? I don't even remember.
Some kind of
I
Pimp
remember
Daddy
you
one,
brought back
yeah.
some hats, and I was just like, "Oh my god, this is so fake."
Yeah.
Like
So
the logo was bent.
Yeah,
Shit. Like
it was bad.
wasn't even spelled right.
Oh,
Yeah,
but
that's
the
what
funniest
it felt
part,
like.
you were
Supper.
going to talk
Yeah,
about.
supper.
You were going to talk about the toilet, right?
right, and that's my point is that I had to go pee, and I think you
We
might
both
have to.
did, 'cause we
and
were in
so
the
they're
car
like,
for a long
and when
time.
I ask, I go, "Do you have a restroom or toilet, as they would call it there?" And you know, he had that look on his face, like, oh, I don't really
Shit.
want to show you, but yeah, over here. So you literally walk outside. This is outside. This is not inside. Outside, and there is literally just a hole in the ground.
Yes.
And it was the
Not even a
stink-
porta potty, just
no,
a hole.
a
in the
hole in the ground, and it smelled. I literally held my pee. I didn't even want to pee in the hole.
Whoa.
He
That's
came in,
crazy.
and he's
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, no, you don't want to go out
You
there."
don't
I'm
wanna
like,
go out
"But
there."
I gotta go." He's like, "No."
No, you don't.
And the interesting thing is that the place we were going to see the hats was I mean, it was janky, but it's like you could almost see a merch company here being
Yeah,
janky. But that behind the toilet was where they made the stuff, and I peeked in there, and oh my, talk about a sweatshop. I mean, it was bad. The employees there. I mean, it was bad. I understood why some of those companies get a bad rap when you saw the actual production of that shit. You know,
Yeah.
there was kids working in there. It was filthy. It was horrible. But anyways,
Imagine that though, right? It's like you make. I mean, like if you're doing that kind of business, like you're obviously making some money. You can't afford a toilet that flushes.
well, I
Well,
think it's pretty
honestly,
normal there because
yeah.
even when you go to like a restaurant, now they'll have like an American toilet, but then they'll have a hole in the ground for the Chinese.
Well,
Yeah,
because the
not-
Chinese don't use
not
toilets.
now, like
It's
some,
so
but
strange
a
to
lot,
me.
no.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
just-
I just can't get it because I'm not
I think that,
from
but
there.
Cultural
right, that's
norms,
exactly.
yeah.
But I think
And
when
I
they come
never
here,
got it. Let me tell you.
I think when they come here, they think what we do is strange. Instead of squatting, you know, instead of just squatting, you're sitting.
You're touching the
right?
You're touching
and that's
something.
That's
someone
what the
else
whole
touched,
squatty potty was about, right? Is that you know you are supposed to be in a squatting position to go, and that was what the squatty potty was all
They
about.
have
I'm not
right?
gonna
really
lie.
good balance.
I'm not
So
gonna
yes.
lie. I mean, literally, if I'm in like a public place that's like nasty and they don't have like some sort of like ass covers or whatever,
Covers.
Ass
I've
gaskets,
definitely
that's what they-
popped a squat and dropped a drop. You know what I mean?
On
Like
top, did you stand on top of the toilet though?
no, like that's the thing. I'm doing wall sits
Yeah.
in the air. And like
Well-
I'm just levitating about 2 inches above.
Oh gosh,
and
this,
I
this
dropped
podcast
it.
is
You know
going the
what?
wrong
I'm
direction
just-
right
no,
now.
I'm just
Shitty
gonna say,
podcast.
welcome to being a woman because we do that all the time.
Just to pee, right?
Yeah, exactly. So
Well, you guys can freaking
Squat over
maneuver
everything.
it. Like you guys can stand over and just let it rip. Like if you want, you might get pee on you, but fuck it. You know, it's all in the hips. Like if you can just maneuver your hips a certain way, I'm sure you can shoot
Right.
it into the toilet.
Right.
I've watched Step Brothers. She pissed in the urinal.
In the turlet.
In the turlet. Yeah, no.
She
that's-
did it. I saw it.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie, I've pissed in the urinal.
There you go.
you gotta do.
We learn something new every day.
Oh well, I didn't know that.
Me
If
neither.
I would have known that before I married her.
Yeah,
I've been
I'm gonna.
even more
done.
impressed.
Yeah.
Wow, she could do party tricks.
Check this shit out, guys.